In every man's life, there will be that time where you have to make that uncomfortable decision, where you have to make that hard choice. There will be that time where you have to accept the uncomfortable truth. Nah, it is not going to be sweet. It is not going to be at your best time. It is not going to be the time when you'll be feeling very comfortable or very relaxed to make that choice. In life, we have two choices, the easy choice and the hard choice. If you choose the easy choice, you're going to have a hard life. If you choose the hard choice, you're going to have an easy life. Easy choice is hard life. The uncomfortable truth will hurt you most times, but this is exactly what you need to move from where you are right now to where you're going to. Hi, my name is Ukobunwapa, and on this channel, I teach people how to make choices with their life. I teach people how to make the uncomfortable choices in their life that can lead them to the next level that they're about to go to. The next level where their potentials are fully achieved and where they see themselves in the light of who God really wants them to be and in the light of who they were designed to be. Uncomfortable choices, uncomfortable decisions, uncomfortable everything, hard choices, hard decisions. This is exactly what you need to frame you and to shape you into the man or woman that you are expecting to be. Now, what are the steps you have to take if you need to make these uncomfortable choices? You have to identify your values. Identify your values. Some people do not resonate with your values. This also means that these people are not there in that future you're looking for. These people will not be there in that future you're looking at. So, eliminate them in the process. Remove them from the process. You have to eliminate the distractions. Identify your value system. Identify what defines values to you. Is there a particular thing you feel this is my target, this is what I'm driven to, this is what I was designed to do, this is what I value so much? And if people don't value that, it means you guys are not on the same league. You are not playing the same game. So you visualize the future that you're looking for. What kind of future are you looking to have? What kind of future are you expecting to have? Are you expecting to have a chaotic future? Then go for the easy choices. Are you expecting to have a very smooth landing, to have a future where you can easily take breaks, go for holidays, sit on maybe the beach with your family, have time for your kids and your family? Then it is not going to come from the easy choices. It is only going to come from the hard choices which you have to make today. I mean, sooner or later, you'll be forced to make those hard choices. And if in such a situation you decide, oh, fine, I've seen the hard choices, but I still want to go with the easy choice, then you will have a hard life. Now, define your why. You see, a lot of people, especially in our contemporary society where people simply seek validation, 50 seconds viral videos, 2 minutes viral videos, and all of that, people have forgotten their why. People have forgotten why they even exist in the first place. People have forgotten the same things that are supposed to make them who they are supposed to be in future. The world is living on the fast lane. Nobody really cares about most of the important things. Nobody cares about the values of the society. All people want is now, now, and now. And if they can't get it now, they seem to be paranoid. People seem to claim stuff like, oh, I'm having anxiety disorders. Oh, I'm having ADHD. Oh, I'm having this. People seem to claim all form of stupid things just to justify the fact that they refuse to make the uncomfortable decision. Now, if you have to make that uncomfortable decision, if you have to make that tough choice, if you have to make that hard choice, then you have to put it on pen and paper. If it's not written, then it means nothing. Most people who never achieve anything don't write it down. So I'm advising, if you need to make that tough choice, sometimes you just have to write it down. So you hold yourself accountable for it. Get an accountability partner. Get someone who is going to question you. Hey, Ukobong, I heard you saying you were going to do this. I've not seen you doing it. What's happening to that plan? What's up with that plan? What are you doing about it? These are uncomfortable choices, but you need to make them if you must progress. These are not easy choices. These are hard choices, but you have to make it. If you must move from where you are right now to where you need to be, if you must move from the level that you are right now to the next level. Now, listen to your gut. A lot of people have fixated what the society is telling them that they forget about who they truly are. They've forgotten about their own personal decisions. They've forgotten about the power that exists within them. People don't even listen to their guts anymore. People don't listen to how they feel, how the inner man within them is telling them. People don't listen to how their intuition is working. They don't listen to anything anymore. All they do is go on social media, chat GPT, Gemini, and all of that. They get their results from there and they feel okay. Now, how did we get to the point where people stop listening to their guts? The most important thing that you have that makes you human. How did we get from that point to where people seek validation only from AI, chat GPT, Gemini, Grok, and you can name all of them? People need to come back. We need to come back to that point where we used to be, where humans were just humans, where humans could think for themselves. Use your brain. That brain was given to you for a purpose and you need to use it. You need to put it to use. If you don't put it to use, then you are not even useful. Yeah? You're not useful. So, one of the hard choices you need to make is to avoid procrastination. Avoid procrastination with everything that is within you. Oh, I'm going to do it tomorrow. Nah, my rule is today, not tomorrow. I mean, I listened to a speech where someone said TNT, today, not tomorrow. If you have to do anything, if you have to make that choice, make it now. If you have to make that decision, make it now. If you have to travel, travel now. If you have to save up now. There's always an important thing called day one. But there's always a useless thing also on the side called someday. No, people don't do their someday. People don't do their, oh, they say someday I'm going to do this. Someday I'm going to do this. Oh, maybe someday I'm going to do this. It never happens. People don't do their I should. They keep saying things like I should do this, I should do this, I should do this. People don't do their shoulds. They don't do their Sundays. People do their I must do this. But by the time you get uncomfortable to the point where you're telling yourself, I must do this, then you are going to do it. By the time you are telling yourself, okay, fine, I'm not going to wait for someday. This is my day one. There's the power of starting. Day one is very important. You can write everything you want to write. The spreadsheet might look okay, the plan, the business plan and everything. But if you don't have your day one, it is basically useless. Okay? So, let's look at another thing. And we are going to have think big and start small. What are your plans for the future? Is it big enough to scare you? If it is not big enough to scare you, it simply means that it is not good enough for that future you are looking for. If the plan is not big enough to scare you right now, it is not good enough for that future. You see, I told someone a long time ago that I don't see myself as just being me right now. I see myself as being a very influential and a very wealthy person. I mean, that's why you're listening to me, because I'm influential. I'm passing the positive influence to you. I told someone a long time ago that, yeah, I want to be influencing the way the younger generation think. I want to be influencing the way people look at their life. I want to be influencing the way people think about their future. And it didn't just start the moment I said it. It started the moment I decided to make the first video, to post it here. It started the moment I decided to, okay, live an exemplary life so that the people around me can learn from me. I try to talk to the few people I can talk to, and then I bring it here so the world can see. There is always a purpose to everybody's life. So you have to think big. Now, I don't see myself as just today I'm recording here in Nigeria, in my small studio space here in Nigeria. Tomorrow I may be recording anywhere in the world. And I see myself as a global citizen. I want you to think. I want you to think beyond your space, beyond where you are seeing yourself right now. There was a time when I never had a studio, I never had a big space. I used to think of myself being in that big space where I have enough. I mean, here right now, I have enough space where I can run around, play, and do all of that. Think beyond where you are right now. If your plan is not big enough, if that goal or that dream is not big enough, then it's not worth it. It's not even worth your time. Give it something big. I mean, if you had an open check to fill in whichever amount or whatsoever amount you will fill in and nobody would judge you and you just cash out, will you fill in it? Will you fill in $1,000? Will you fill in $200 or maybe just few cents? It's all yours. The choice is yours to make. Make that uncomfortable decision. Think big, but start small. Remember I said people don't do their maybes, they don't do their shoulds, they do their musts, they do their day ones. So reframe the problem. Most of the problems you are looking at are not as big as you think. Most of the problems you are looking at are not as significant as you think. Break them down into pieces. Reframe it. Get it to the point where you say, okay, fine, this is the problem. How do we start? Let's start from here and move to here. Make it into tiny bits of what you can do. Don't make an elephant project. Don't make it very bogus. Reframe it. In the process of making the hard choices, you have to learn how to compartmentalize your life, how to share your time, how to give your time meaning and value by doing simple things at a time. I have never advised anybody to do complex things at a time. I said, do the simple ones. Start with the simple ones. The motivation you get from doing the simple ones, you use it to do the big ones. One at a time. Start with where you are right now and do it. You can do it. Avoid analysis by paralysis. You see, the analysis paralysis, avoid analysis paralysis, yeah. Analysis paralysis. The analysis paralysis is when you sit down and you keep analyzing. You analyze and analyze and analyze. You make your spreadsheets, you test the spreadsheets, you keep analyzing, looking at all the SWOT, what we call the strengths, weakness, opportunities, and you do your SWOT analysis. You keep going over it and over and over and over. The SWOT analysis don't get things done. I mean, most of the things in the SWOT analysis never happen. Some might not, but then you should avoid the analysis paralysis, because the more you analyze certain things, you keep making mountains out of ant hills. Sometimes those things are actually ant hills. So the more you analyze them, you make them look like mountains. Now, I talked about reframing the problem, test the waters. Now, you never know how deep a water is if you never test it. You cannot know the possibility that exists within you unless you try. You can't define the future unless you start something. You can't plan your future unless you do something. Test the waters. It is not just okay to have big dreams. It is not just okay to wish for good things. It is not just okay to say, oh, tomorrow I'm going to be this, I'm going to do that. But it is okay that when you plan a little, you also test the waters. Test the waters and know what can work and what might not work, or what cannot work. Now, as a rule of thumb, I like to advise people to go with the 10-10-10 rule. It simply means start with the first 10 seconds, increase it to 10 minutes, then you can do 10 hours, then you can do 10 days, then you can do 10 weeks, then you can do 10 years. And before you know it, you can do a whole lot with the 10-10-10 rule. You also have to include the Vilfredo Pareto principle, which is the 80-20 principle. Channel 80% of your energy into 20% of what gives you results. That 20% is what is small enough to make it significant. Channel 80% of your energy and put it to that small task. That small task can give you the result that you're looking for. Remember, everything big starts small. And if you have to make the hard choice that you have to make right now, if you have to make that hard choice that I'm advising you to make, the hard choice that we all have to make, then it has to start small. My name is Ukomo Akman. I call myself the rich son of a classroom teacher. And I also like to call myself the small business doctor, because I engineer your mind one surgical process at a time, or one surgical idea at a time. Subscribe to this channel. Turn on the notification so you'll be the first to see when I post a video like this. And until I see you in the next video, keep staying exceptional and make hard choices. Like I always say, easy life, hard choices. Hard choices, easy life. So you can't have an easy life without making hard choices, okay? So make your hard choices and choose your heart well, because most people will choose their heart, and in the long term or in the long run, it becomes something that will ruin them. Until I see you in the next video, God bless you and bye-bye.